Hi everyone, Vanessa Hogle here. Just doing a quick video blog. I thought it'd be a good idea to address something that a lot of people ask me about, and that is how to know whether or not you're getting messages um, from the other side, paranormal, whatever you want to call it, dead people. I mean, put whatever label you want to on it. Um, and people wonder why why it's difficult for loved ones to receive messages from people whom they love who have passed on. And I always tell them, I'm like, there is a very real chance you're getting some type of message. You just you might not notice it right away, or you might rationalize it away. And I got lucky enough to actually, as of yesterday, to get a couple of examples for you. And that way you don't necessarily have to contact somebody like myself or other people who are out there. You just have to start listening to yourself and know that you can do this too. And it ain't nothing special about me, okay? I don't corner the market on this shit. So here's some things to look for. Um, like Gwen and Gwen from Beyond Perception of Investigators. I am going back to Virginia with them. I'm going back to Virginia to investigate with them next month, and same thing's happening that happened the first time I went. Weeks prior to it, things kind of start setting themselves up, and we start to notice a whole lot of synchronicity and things that people might call out, that's a coincidence. Don't look too far into that. Well, they haven't walked in our shoes. We know how far we have to look now, and it's not very. It's happening again. And very, very strange things. Certain recent deaths tied to the area that we're going to that are related, not in blood relation, but in close proximity and in knowledge, more than acquaintance, of people whom we are going to be dealing with, and with Gwen and such herself, recent deaths and particular areas that all of these are tied into. All of that is strange enough, okay? It seems to be leading us back to where we were before. All that's strange enough. All that's crazy. We know that, We know now they're not coincidences, that not every little thing that we're seeing is a coincidence. We know that there's a message, and that message is, yes, you're on the right track. Funny I say that because railroad tracks are one of the things. Freaky, but that was me, so I can't say nothing. I mean, that could have just been my my train of thought. Get it? But what was really bizarre to me, and what I still can't wrap my brain around, is I had a oral surgery day today because I'm a dental assistant, and so I knew I had to be up at the butt crack of dawn. All right, I had no choice. I had to be up, so I was trying to get to bed at a decent hour, which never happens. And but I went into my bedroom. I laid down, and I don't have a TV in there because I know it interferes with sleep. So I turned Netflix on my phone just for a minute, just something to watch, just so I could get relaxed enough to hopefully sleep. And I picked one of my favorite shows, Criminal Minds, and just a random episode, complete and total random episode, not one that was in the lineup of what I'd been watching, nothing. And lo and behold, the victim's name, one of the victims' names in this show, just so happened to be the name of one of the spirits that we are trying to help in Virginia. I couldn't have set that up better if I'd have tried. And I mean, it actually had me sitting straight up in bed. I'm like, for real? Out of 13 seasons, I think, of it's either 11 or 12 or 13 seasons. All these shows, because they have a buttload of them every season. Out of all of them, I unknowingly picked that one. That's a message. That right there. That is synchronicity. That is the powers that be, whatever you want to call them, letting you know, or that is the spirit of the person that you're trying to help, or someone who knows them, letting you know that they know. Do you understand? That is confirmation that your voice is being heard and that they're trying to communicate in the smallest of details. These are the things you have to look for. And not even look for them. You have to search for them. You just have to acknowledge them when they happen. I hope I'm making sense. But I know how frustrated people get when they're like, well, I try so hard to be able to communicate, with, my mom who's passed, or my dad who's passed, or my favorite uncle, or a coworker who was like a blood relation to me, and I don't ever seem to get any evidence that they hear me, or that they know that I'm thinking of them. And I always tell them, yes, you do. You just have to be aware. You have to not discount the little things. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. It's those little things, those little bitty messages that they send. Something as simple as a name out of nowhere on a show you didn't even know you were going to watch. And it lets you know they know, they're aware, and they appreciate it. So, just a little tip, okay? Take it for what it's worth. You know me, I always say, I'm not saying I'm right, but I can say that in my experience, this has never, ever proven me wrong. So, okay, here we go again. Y'all, again, I suck. I suck at this. I'm trying to hit the off button and get this thing to work. So, okay. Alrighty. I hope y'all listen to that. I hope it makes sense. Please leave comments. Let me know if it does. And I will talk to you later. Bye.